Guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? My name is Taki. I'm saying welcome again to Gospel News. This is where we'll bring you guys updates concerning music across the country, and trust me, we will also include those guys who makes Afrobeat beats. This is one of those times where we want to say big thank you to our fans out there for doing what you do. We love you guys so much. You guys have been amazing. We are saying massive thank you to you guys. You guys are the real MVP, and Gospel TV Africa, we're joining hands together to say massive thank you to you guys. We can't thank you guys enough. You guys have been amazing. Your time, energy, consistency has been top notch. Trust me. You can stream us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at the time. We're waiting for you in those spaces. Please come through and meet us there at the time. Anyway, the news is buzzing because Oladips has come out to give us exclusive news about what happened. While the time was pronounced dead, he came out to say this and this and this are what happened. And my team thought I was dead at the time, and that was why they came out to say Oladips is dead. But trust me, I am not dead. And all of these, I'll bring them to you in a bit. Moving on, we'll begin today's news with Kizz Daniel, an amazing guy, one of the best out there. He calls himself Vado, and indeed, this is King Vado at the time. We saw where he came out to promise us that on the 12th of December, he was going to come through with a song which he called Twe Twe. And that song has been buzzing on TikTok. People are really loving the song, dancing to it because of the rhythmic sound the song comes with. At the same time, he said, I'm giving you guys two songs. Twe Twe is one, and then Too Busy to Be Bay. That's the second one. And then he's saying these two songs are coming through on the 12th day of December. That's some days from now. From Kizz Daniel, we all are waiting to see what he would do on Twe Twe and Too Busy to Be Bay. Moving on, we have Asake as the next guy on the news. We saw Asake have just surpassed 1 million subscribers on YouTube. It just came in now, and that's an amazing one, trust me. Davido used to hold this mark, but then Burna Boy came through, being the most followed person in Africa with about 4.32 million thereabouts. Asake has just joined the gang with about 1 million followers, subscribers, and in coming days, we're sure that these numbers are set to go higher than this. Moving on, we saw just after the song with Saz, Asake and Guna came out, they instantly became the cover for Boomplay at the time. And not just Boomplay, we saw them also becoming the cover for Audiomack at the time. And like that was not enough, they also became the cover for Spotify New Music Friday. So basically, on about 3 DSPs, they are taking over already. Moving on, we have Rema as the next guy on the news. We saw Rema for the media-based year-end chart. Rema and Gomez Calm Down makes 5 appearances on the US Radio 2023 year-end chart list. Number 2 for the rhythmic chart, number 2 for the top 40, number 6 for the top for the hot AC, number 27 on the urban, and 27 for the AC at the time. I'll give you guys what the list looked like. Now, for the year-end rhythmic chart, we have Rema Gomez as number 2. Missed all that. By the way, Burna Boy sit at number 26 and missed other great song who made the cut. Now, for the year-end, for the top 40, we have Rema also sitting at number 2. While for the year-end 2023 urban song, we have Rema sitting as. We have Rema sitting as number 27, Thames number 1, Chris Brown number 3, Future 4, Glorilla 5, but then Rema sit at 27. While for the year-end AC, we have Rema sitting as number 27. Moving on, we saw WIZKID and Pokoli vibing to Rema D&D, and that's one of the biggest songs of the Ravi GP. And then we saw WIZKID, Pokoli and his guys at the time streaming and vibing to D&D. Like I always tell you guys, if this big guy streaming or vibe to your song, that is one of the major endorsements you need from them, and it just shows that their fans are going to go back home and stream what that song really look like. So for Rema, this is a big one for him, and obviously WIZKID loved what he did on D&D. Moving on, we have Portable as the next guy on the news. We saw Portable at the time where the picture is had with Skepta. Big Smoke at the time. Amazing picture, amazing body of work, and that one has gotten to Land Rover official page where they posted it, and they added caption saying the drop off at the time, and having Portable linking up with Skepta is going to be one game changer that would change the face of Portable's career. Like that was not enough. We saw WIZKID also yesterday posting Big Skep and Portable together where they did the old Zazu thingy, and WIZKID posted that one. Portable saw it and then had his live session where he came out to say WIZKID was so happy, and then he said just WIZKID should come through, giving him just the yeah on the song, And then he said that's all he needed, because just that one can make his song the next big deal at the time. Recall that Portable has been clamoring for a collaboration with WIZKID for just months before now. Maybe, just maybe, this could be a sign that WIZKID is coming through for Portable very soon. Moving on, we saw Portable speaking in a podcast in London where he was a guest, and he went there with the whole euphoria of being a Nigerian person, making them laugh, cracking them up while he introduced himself. He said he is the Ika of Africa and the Tony Montana of London. Recall that Skepta named him the Tony Montana of London, and Portable said he's all of that and more. Called himself a brand. He says Zazu is a brand, Ika is a brand, Portable is a brand, and then he just went there to hype himself. And the big thing is this: if you don't hype yourself, who will hype yourself for you? Moving on, we saw Oladips coming out on an interview with Naija 102.5, 102 FM, and then he said at the time, yes, he was sick, yes, he was he was about to take him to the hospital, and then the mom said, no, don't take my son to the hospital, instead bring him to my house. And then he said they took him to the apartment, to his mom's space. He was unconscious, and his friends slapped him, beat him, tortured him, and after doing all of that, they assumed, or they concluded that, okay, this guy is now dead, and that's why they went on to post on his page saying we lost him at the time. And he said he was unconscious for about 2 to 3 days, and then when he woke up, the mom had gone extra mile to make sure that he was alive, taking him to native hospital, and to make sure that she did not lose her son at the time. He said it took him about 2 to 3 days to gain consciousness, but then he was sick. Yes, he almost died. Yes, he was unconscious, but he was not dead, because the mom made sure she put everything out there to make sure that her son still remains alive at the time. And no wonder he said people just thought he was dead, but the truth was that he did not die. Now, this explanation doesn't make sense to some persons, but to some persons, they felt like, okay, we can give you a benefit of doubt. But then this is the twist of this. Now, if we posted this one, and then we saw him in the comment section where he came out to say, what about the content on my page? Songs from my album, please post that one too. God bless you, from Oladips. At this point, he is officially chasing clout with this. Moving on, we saw Kizz coming out to deny ever scamming Youngidu. In his words, he said that at the time he saw the content online, he called Youngidu and said, Youngidu, what is this I'm seeing online? And Youngidu said, boss, I'm sorry, it is just for PR and all of that. He said he was angry. He rebuked him, and he said he doesn't want to see that stuff online again, because at the time he already had issues with Nigeria, and he said this one was not a good stunt for him at the time. But Youngidu pulled it up, and for him it worked for him. But then Kizz said he did not at any point scam or rip Youngidu over contract stuff or anything whatsoever. And moving on, we saw Olamide Baddo coming through to show support for Seyi Vibes' new EP, Naim Siaga, at the time, with 5 tracks of it, different pattern, Kana, Apala Interlude, Today, and Shazam. Olamide had that one posting on his Instagram story to show support for Seyi Vibes at the time. Before now, they've been talking about how Olamide doesn't support him because he has a shake and they all look like they sing the same song. But Olamide has come out to say, no, that's not true, because I'm going to post him and support him over his new project, Naim Siaga. Moving on, we saw Mohbad's father going to the studio to finish up the body of work he started, his album. We saw where he's in the studio this time, dressed on 2 different occasions. This one, he was there with his white attires, singing up to conclude to conclude his album, and we are waiting to see what that one will look like. At the same time, we saw him again, this time vigorously singing, and we saw the energy coming out of him, this time without the shirt, just a singlet, giving us back-to-back, and obviously, we can't wait to see what this one will look like. Indeed, Afrobeat numbers are set to change when Mohbad's father comes through with the album. My name is Daki. We'll catch you guys in the very next one.